encourage people. You know, most of entrepreneurs in Africa you will find are women. Now, there is this notion, I don't know where it's come from, you know, women in Africa, they don't do anything, they are just bearing kids, and they show you those pictures of where they are carrying things on their head, and they say, well, they are looked at like they're nothing. Well, let me tell you that economy, when we talk about the real economy in Africa, is run by women. As you could see, Cowboy here have been relating with women, but let me tell you that the real economy of the people raising the kids, sending kids to schools, and all that are women in Africa.
It's tremendous to be here today at Fairy Lake here in Newmarket to participate in the Echoes of Africa Festival. Colette and the group of people who have worked with her to put this together have done an outstanding job, bringing vendors to Newmarket to display the products that have been made, many of them by women in Africa, children as well at some of the schools and the orphanages. It is absolutely outstanding to have the opportunity to participate in this cultural event, and as the Member of Parliament for Newmarket Aurora, very pleased to welcome each one of them here and to see the work and the initiative that these folks have taken. So thanks very much for being here, and we're pleased to be part of this.
Well, I'd like to welcome the Echoes of Africa Festival here to Fairy Lake in Newmarket. It's very, very encouraging to have the cultural diversity that we're seeing, and I'm very, very pleased. In particular, I have a little bit of a connection. I spent a full year in Kenya, East Africa, and I'm really hoping that next year the festival will be able to return here. Understanding our diversity, and more importantly, the inclusivity of a community is really important. So I welcome the festival and hope everybody who comes has a great time.
All right. The Grandmothers campaign is works in support of the Stephen Lewis Foundation. We work in 3 areas. We work in fundraising for projects in Africa that support grandmothers looking after orphan grandchildren. We work in advocacy to support laws that have been made in Canada that will help to change the life of the grandmothers who are looking after orphan grandchildren. And we work to spread the word.
We are a grandmothers group which supports the Stephen Lewis Foundation. There are over 200 groups in Canada, and we are supporting the grandmothers looking after their orphan grandchildren through the Stephen Lewis Foundation. And each of the groups raises funds which go to various grassroots organizations, Stephen Lewis Foundation, vets, and groups. We are the Barry Group. We're grandmothers and grandothers because we have people who are just grand and not necessarily grandmothers. And we're a group of about 100 women. And we bring things over from Africa to sell. And many of us do wonderful crafts which we make and sell to raise funds.
My name is Mieke de Boer and this is Heather Shirk, and we started, we actually were involved in tourism 40 years ago. We were sent by the South African tourism to promote tourism from Canada to South Africa. And South Africa has been very good to us, and over the years we got involved, you know, with different projects, and this is one of the things that we get involved in. Every year I go to South Africa and I visit this village. Hello. And they make these beadworks, and the beads are from Yugoslavia, so that's a very good glass bead that will stay good for 30-40 years. The shine will be on it, and it's a work of art. If you can see it, with the right clothing, you have a masterpiece on your neck.
One of a kind.
And it's one of a kind. They don't make the same thing over and over, so they created this, and then there is Akabas, is the people that have a control over it to make sure that they only give the very, very best. So I go every year and I visit the ladies, and I take actually the half the dollar store with me and give them, you know, pencils and whatever they need, papers and jackets. And we are both been involved in this, and we do this as a charity.
These are mostly grandmothers who are helping to raise the grandchildren.
Yeah. And the beaters are going back, you know, it's a generation that's going, it's disappearing, because it is their mothers did it and their grandmothers did it, and they come together, you know, from the different rondavels, and they come in the village all together in a in one big rondel. They sit on the floor, they sing, they pray, and they make these beautiful beadwork. So we are very proud that we can help them. The money goes for their education, and it goes to send their children to university, and it helps them also to be independent, and you know, they are very proud of the work that they are doing. So, and I'm very proud of selling it.
Hi, I'm Erica Levin. I'm the project coordinator for Immigrant Information Services, and we are operated by Job Skills, which is a non-profit organization based here in Newmarket, which is where our head office is. And this service is actually for people immigrating to York Region. They need a lot of help in getting access to the various services. So this is a mobile service that will help link newcomers to Canada who settle in York Region to the services that they need right in their own community.
My name is Jocelyn Alexander. I have been in Canada since '97, originally from Rwanda. I'm not sure if you have heard about Rwanda history, genocide. We were in Rwanda and Burundi as refugees who have seen many, what could I say, horrible things since a little young child, born 10 children. I am just so blessed to be in Canada, and so therefore we started a charity called Shelter Them, reaching out for orphans and street kids in Kigali. My sister and I went in 2005 after being in Canada for 7 years, and we were just touched. We came back to Canada and we couldn't sleep. I would take a shower without fresh water, and I would see cracked lips of children, and I would think, do you remember where you were? Do you remember that time? So we just start something to reach out our people and to reach out Rwanda for the future of the children of Rwanda to become people, not animals, not killers, thieves. So that's what we do, shelter them, take back home the kids, create a nice community to become the future of Rwanda. No more genocide. I wouldn't want to see that, either my children.